going on, guys? T-Mart here, bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 gameplay commentary today, and this one is going to be kind of a follow-up or a part 2 to the David Vonderhaar tweets one that I did a couple of days ago, talking about the upcoming Call of Duty game that we're going to be playing in 10 months. And so if you don't know, David Vonderhaar has been tweeting about kind of what Treyarch's looking at and some things that they're thinking about putting in the game and trying to get feedback from the community. So I figured it would be good to share this with you guys, and maybe we could come up with some good feedback and hopefully build the best Call of Duty game possible. So if you didn't catch the first part of this little series, I guess you could call it, then make sure you go watch that first. So just click the annotation on screen, it'll take you back there, you can go watch it, and then bring your cute little butt back here, no pedo. But anyway, so back in that first video, I kind of assumed that the next Call of Duty game was going to be Black Ops 2 because I hadn't really heard anything else, and it kind of makes sense. You know, Black Ops was successful, it broke sales records, a lot of people liked it, so why wouldn't they just do kind of a repeat or make a series out of it like Infinity Ward has done with Modern Warfare? It kind of makes sense, right? Well, the more I thought about it, it's possible that it won't be a Black Ops 2 or, you know, some type of sequel like that, because Treyarch has never done that before. They've made Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, World at War, and Black Ops, and not yet have they had like a direct series like Infinity Ward has had with the Modern Warfare series. You know, they've never had like an exact sequel or anything like that. So what makes someone think that they would do that now? You know, they probably wouldn't. And then another reason why I think that it might not be Black Ops 2 coming out 10 months from now is all the rumors about the Call of Duty Iron Wolf deal. So if you hadn't heard about this, there's like someone took a picture of a supposed Treyarch developer's like Xbox About Me, and he was playing Iron Wolf TDM on an unknown map, and then there's a website that went up, and there's a bunch of different stuff. So I kind of summed it all up and gave you links and pictures and everything in a little article on my website. So if you want to check it out, you can go read up on that. And you know, a lot of stuff has been proven fake so far, so it's nothing confirmed. You know, we can't say that it's gonna be Iron Wolf, but I mean, the deal is that usually when there's a rumor like that, it's got some type of truth to it. You know, it's usually not completely made up off the top of someone's head. So that's kind of interesting. You know, go check it out, let me know what you think, and then come back here. So anyway, let's get into the tweets here. Now, the first guy says, if I may suggest a new perk idea, a perk allowing us for faster objective plants, diffuses, and flag captures. And I think this is an awesome idea. Not only the fact that that's a cool perk, but just the fact of adding completely new perks into the game, because it seems like with every Call of Duty, it comes with the same perks. You know, it comes with some form of marathon or extreme conditioning, or some form of sit rep, or some form of steady aim, or, you know, whatever it may be, sleight of hand. We always have those same perks, and yeah, they're okay, but let's add some new stuff in, like this one here, being able to capture objectives faster. Let's add one in where if you kill somebody, you can wear their uniform for 10 seconds and look like the enemy team, or, you know, something different and out there like that to kind of mix up the game a little bit. I think that would be pretty cool. And anyway, the response from David Vonderhaar to this tweet is, we tried that. It was complicated and confusing when multiple people took objectives at the same time. So, you know, that kind of makes sense. It's unfortunate that they couldn't add this perk in, because that would be an awesome objective perk, but at the same time, it's good news that they're looking into stuff like that. They're looking into adding completely new things to this next Call of Duty, which is hopefully going to kind of refresh the series and give it a little bit of oomph that it hasn't had lately, you know, kind of change it a good amount, rather than being the same game again year after year. Now, moving on to the next tweet here, this guy says, we should have custom emblems patchable on players' helmets or uniform to help distinguish between team members quicker, or something like that. It's not necessarily the best idea, and David Vonderhaar kind of treated him. He said, an overly complicated feature to develop considering you have names over teammates' heads. So, you know, that's a good point. We don't need that, but I like the idea of character customization like that. I've always wanted to completely customize my character, like, you know, change his height. So if he's super tall, he has a better line of sight over the battlefield, but he's easier to pick off from behind a box. Or if he's maybe a little bit heavier, maybe he can take an extra bullet because he has more body weight, but maybe he moves slower or something like that. Or even like in a Tony Hawk game where you can upload your face onto the character. How sweet would it be to have your personal face on that character? I think that would be pretty awesome. So stuff like that, changing the characters, changing their outfits and things like that. I would love to see more character customization in Call of Duty, and would add another kind of thing that you want to work for. You know, rather than trying to get your pro perks or your gold guns, you also want to get a sweet necklace for your character, a sweet golden jacket or something crazy. I think that would be pretty cool. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Now, moving on to the next tweet, this guy is asking about ranked and unranked playlists, kind of like Halo has, and just kind of summarizing the answer of David Vonderhaar. He says, we can't have too many playlists because it splits up the players in between all the playlists, and then that way when you're trying to play something, you have less of a chance of finding a good host that's close to you, and that kind of makes sense. And I don't think we need like a ranked and an unranked, because that would make way too many playlists. But I do think that we need to take some things from Halo, like the 1v1s or the cage matches like we saw back in COD 4. I would love for those to come back because I really miss those. Or also there's the 2v2, like they have 2v2 snipers. How cool would it be to play 2v2 snipers in a ranked match in Call of Duty? I think that would be pretty fun. I would have a lot of fun with it, and I think, you know, kind of adding in a few different playlists like that would do good for the series. And then the last one here is this guy is saying, is there any way we could have an option to add people to our parties while in a lobby? And I think this would be a great idea, because think about when you're playing by yourself and you come across a guy that has a mic and you guys are getting along well, you guys are winning games and you want to be on the same team, rather than having to back out and invite him, all you would have to do is just add him to your party from the lobby, and that would save a lot of time. That would really work well. But David Vonderhaar says it's very tricky. It blows up the auto team splitting. It would result in the lobby being in a can't start state a lot, etc., etc. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get that done, but at the same time, it's cool that they're looking into stuff like that and looking into the suggestions of the community to see if they can improve the game for us. So anyway, guys, the gameplay is over here. I cut it out because we were chasing around after one guy forever. I didn't want you guys to have to watch that. So I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to check out one of the other 2 videos on screen. I've got a lot of great stuff coming soon. I'm going to start uploading interactive soon, but it's going to be probably like a week or 2 before I can finally upload the full video or whatever that you guys can actually see. So I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to check out one of the other 2 videos on screen. I'll catch you all later. Peace.